Hi everybody, it's Sonia with Sonia K Creations. Come on in, we're gonna do a thrift flip kind of thing. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna look, but we'll see how it goes. Come on in and we'll get started. Let me know that you're watching. If you're watching on the replay, let me know. And I never know what to say. That light's kind of blinding me today. Hi Tammy. So we're gonna be using a, you see them all the time at thrift stores, the old, people collect the little spoons from wherever they travel. So that's what this is. And I already started painting it, but I left some of it open so you could see how, it looked when we started. But as people are popping on, I'm just going to finish painting this. And then do something with it. Where's my paintbrush? Oh, here it is. Hope you guys are having a good day. We're all set. I didn't think I was going to be able to go live anymore this week because we're having a garage sale tomorrow, but we got it all set up yesterday, so we just covered it with a big tarp, and we live in a pretty good neighborhood, so just got it all done out there. So tonight I just have to go put out our signs for the garage sale, but they're already made, and I'll do that a little bit later. We have a lot of stuff for the garage sale. It's mostly my son and daughter-in-law's, but my daughter added some and I added some too. Hi everybody. So coming on, this is one of those spoon racks that my parents had when they collect spoons when they went to different places on vacation or whenever. So I found this at the thrift store. It still had the tag on it. I had it for a long time, but I paid $1.99 for it. It was that dark wood, as you can see, but I painted a lot of it ahead of time because it took a little bit of time. I had kind of a different idea. I was thinking about making an advent calendar with it, but I'll tell you why in a little bit, why I didn't do that. Okay, so there's a light coat on that, and we'll just let that dry, and then we'll have to put at least one more coat on there. That's okay. All right, let's see, where can I put this? I guess I could just lean it right there. Oh, and I'm spilling everything. All right, hopefully that's okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I just went through my stash and found little wood cutouts that I had. I had gotten out a whole bunch of different ones. I had little wood houses. I found little frames. I found stars. Just whatever you have really would work, but I ended up using different ones. So we're going to use little mittens. These are kind of 3D looking. I got these from Joann's when they were last year. And then we're going to use, I'll show you, well, actually, and then I have this little present one that was from Joann's, and I already painted that green up here. I added a little white in this one as well. And then we're going to use a few others that I actually already did ahead of time because, you don't want to watch me decorate. You had a senior moment. That's okay. You don't want to watch me, just decorate a whole bunch of ornaments. So this one, I put white kind of down in there, and then I'm going to take, this is the moss green. I was using the celery green a minute ago. And then I'm just going to, the parts that are raised on here, I'm going to paint them with the moss green. Try not to get on the white down in the little, you'll see how it's raised here in a minute when I get the green on here. And then I'm going to do the edges and the back. Hi, Jody and Sonia. You say Sonia or Sonia? Okay. It didn't matter if we get on the front because I'm going to put something else on there. But we'll let this dry so you can see how I kind of painted that part green, the back. All right, and then this one I already painted green on the bow part. And then we're going to just take some of my favorite paper. You know, it's going to be this, the whole scheme is going to be this color. And I'm going to glue it on here with just some, whatever this is called, I always forget, glue stick. I did a lot of this project ahead of time because I think this would have been a project that might have taken a while, so hopefully it won't take too long. Alright, so I'm just putting this on here, down here, on the present. Let that dry a little bit. Oh wait, and I also decided I wanted to put something up on the bow part just to give it a little something. I'm probably going to regret this because I'm going to have to sand around it, but I think it'll be cute. I'm going to add just some, I couldn't find any plain red paper, so this has some snowflakes, but I'm just going to glue that on the top part. Okay. So I just put that like that. Either one works. Well, I just was wondering how you say it. But you probably, it's hard to tell you. You say it like mine or Sonia, or do you say it Sonia? Okay, so now what am I doing? All right, and so then we're doing lots of little parts. We'll come back to those. So these were just some of the MDF signs from Dollar Tree. It had like a picture on it, and I painted it white, or I mean not white, celery. And then I put some, I only put this paper on the back just because it was all gluey and gross. You're really just going to see the green part. So I have two of those. Just so cardboard would work, whatever you have. So what I want to do with these is, they're kind of boring just with the green. So I'm just going to take a ruler. Well, it's not a ruler, it's a paint stick, but whatever. And I'm going to make the shiplap lines that I used to do a lot. So you just take, you know, straight edge of some sort, and then I use a pencil. And then you just draw on there, and then just line it up and do it again. I wanted to, instead of using these flat paddles, I wanted to use just paint sticks, but I didn't have enough and they were a little bit short, so we're using this and just making it look like shiplap. So I just kind of went like that, and then I just take my finger, and usually it'll just kind of smudge it enough that it makes it look more real. And if you feel like it's just a little bit too dark, just take a little of your paint and just kind of dry brush over the top of it. So it kind of looks like that. It'll dry better. You found the paper? Yay. Okay, so then we're going to take this other one, do the same exact thing. This paint stick's just a tad bit short, so I can have to move it at the end. Yeah, we're busy having a garage sale around here. We're going to start having Friday and Saturday. All right. Garage sales are a lot of work, but I kind of find them fun. Although I was putting everything out yesterday by myself and it was like 100 degrees out. It was pretty hot, but I got lots of exercise. Okay, so there we go. All right, so that part's done. Okay, let's go back to the mitten. It's pretty dry. So then the rest of the mitten, we're gonna add some of that paper, same paper on here. Put it on the mitten. And like I said, I did 4 other ornaments. Well, they're like ornaments, I guess, little pieces before the live, so. Actually, I gotta finish one of them. Oops. Okay, so I just put that on there. I'm gonna try to cut it a little closer to the edge. Okay, we'll see on that in a minute. But why this is probably dry, let's put one more coat on this. Oh, I was adding the wrong color to that. Oh no, that's right. Okay, I was thinking, no, that was right. I was thinking that was the back sheets or the back things I just working on those spot sheets. I was thinking they were moss, but they were celery. Hoping the second coat will be enough. I think it will be. Sorry, I'm not very talkative. I about fell asleep right before my live. Oh, he went swimming today and he was swimming and I could hardly keep my eyes open. Been very busy the last few days, so I'm tired. Oops, I just missed a part right here. I'm hoping Alex takes a little nap, even though it's kind of late in the day to take a nap. If he takes one, I'll probably fall asleep on the couch. My husband's went to see his parents, so he won't be around, so I don't have to make dinner. I just make Alex something. I haven't made dinner once this week. We've been so busy. We haven't been home. And might just have to touch up one spot, but I had missed the first coat, so. Okay, so there's that. It's coming on late. It's a spoon rack that we painted. All right, let's go to these and sand these out. This bottom part will be easy on the present, the top part maybe not. So you can use any little things like this. You can get lots of little wood things from the Dollar Tree. These are what most of, I think all these that I'm using were from Michael's, or not Michael's, Joann's that I got last year after Christmas. But I always go and get lots of cool stuff there after Christmas. I'm going to be sad I can't now. Just trying to cut more of this paper out because I don't have so much sanding to do. Well, you'll still have to do the same amount of sanding, but you won't have to work around it. Okay, I'm going to grab here's one, like a nail file. Do that. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. No, it's not cold here. I'm just cold in my house. I did turn up the air, or I don't know how you say that. Turns down. I don't know. Make it warmer. I don't know if they say turn up the air, turn down there. Just turn down. I don't know. My husband keeps it way too cold for me, so I'm literally, unless I'm working, I'm a little warm right now, but most of the time I'm sitting on the, if I'm sitting on the couch, I'm freezing because I've said it lots of time on this channel. I never had air conditioning before. Well, we've had like window air conditioners, but I've never had central air. So I'm not used to it, and so it's very cold for me. Never grew up with it. We only had it 1 year when we first got married at an apartment, but we just got it the last couple of years. So I'm always cold. Well, it wasn't too bad to do. I don't know what somebody's saying. Is something about a stink bug. I don't know what we're talking about. All right, so let me do this one now. I think I can do this one, most of it with a bigger sander. Trying to watch to see what you guys are saying about whatever you're talking about. I have no idea. Oh, there's somebody on here. Well, I don't see him. I don't see it right now. Oh, okay. All right, well, I don't see it right now, but if I see it again, then I'll do something. Okay, so we got our cute little mitten now. All right, and then I'm going to take some distressing ink, and I'm going to just go around this. I think I want to sand, I'm going to sand the green part a little bit too. Probably a little more than I just wanted to. Trying to get some down in that white part so it's not so white, I guess you'd say. So I'm going to take a paintbrush and see if I can kind of get some down in there. That's a little better. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna put a little, I think I'm gonna take some of this twine here. And I'm gonna wrap it around here. And tie it in a little bow. This project has a lot of little pieces, so it, you know, I think it'll be cute. Hopefully, I don't know. In my mind it's cute, but who knows. Sometimes things don't come out as cute as you think in your brain. Okay. So we have our cute little mitten. All right, and then the other one, the other shape I had was this shape, and I just painted it green, and then I put some red paper behind it, and then sanded it a little bit and some distressing ink. And then on the top, this part, I'm just going to add some, black, just some black paint to the hanger part, I guess you'd call it. I'll do the back, even though I'm probably not going to show. So I'm just going to put kind of a heavy coat of paint, and then I'm going to just take some, I have some cinnamon over here on a piece of paper, and I'm just going to turn it upside down and just kind of add some like that. And then I'm going to take some, so it looks like that, and then I'm going to take some Mod Podge and just add some Mod Podge all over the top of it. Hopefully it won't take it off because I didn't wait very long. Just let it be on kind of thick. I can add more in a little bit. I might just stick it in there again. Okay, it looks kind of bad right now, but it'll dry good. Alright, so then the other ones I did, this is another shape I had, just like round with some holes cut out, and I did the top kind of the same way. And then I had one shape like this, and I just painted it red and did that. And then I have another one of this shape, but I just did the front like this. So we have quite a few little things. Let me clean up now a little bit, so I can move. Just got paint all over me. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see how this looks over here. Well, it looks like there's a goop paint right there. Let me add just a little bit right here, and then I think I'll dry it and it'll be good. All right. Well, that's kind of thick right there. There's that. thought it'd be drier by now, but it's not. All right, good enough. All right, well, that's finishing drying. I forgot to take, I wanted to take some distressing ink and add it to this one. Our little present one. Okay. All right, and I already started to sand this, but I'm just going to take a sander and I'm going to distress this really good. And like I always say, if you don't like distress, don't distress it, but I think it personally is the word I'm looking for. I like it. I think it looks better. And this has lots of good detail to sand out. Quite dry right there, but we'll make it work. Just don't sand as hard right there. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Oh, maybe it was this sanding paper coming off. I thought it ripped the wood or something. Sorry, I did a lot of sanding ahead of time, but there's just a lot to sand on here. I'll do the underneath a little bit. Alright, almost got it. Alright, if we have to sand more later, we can. Alright, so you can see how it's kind of distressed. Yep, this is this old spoon rack, a really cheapy one, but I painted it. It was the dark wood. Alright, I keep thinking that's the bottom, but this is, I mean, this is, I keep thinking this is the bottom, but it's actually the top because it has the little stuff there. I'm gonna make sure I sand it better. It's gonna be the top. Okay. I've had this in my stash forever, and I was like, what am I gonna do with it? And I kind of wanted to do a advent calendar, but I couldn't really figure that out, so we're gonna do something different. So I forgot. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Okay, we're gonna add, I found some little words. No, that's not the one I wanted. It was this one. I just found some little words that kind of had to do with Christmas in my hymnal. Like this one, you can see it says joy. So I'm going to put that on one of them. Just adding a little glue stick to it, then I'm going to stick that word on there. not where I wanted it to go, and now it's stuck. Oh, there it goes. It's a little crooked, but it doesn't really matter. So I just put joy on that one. And then this one I'm going to put peace. The little word peace. Yeah, Alex is happy. He went swimming today, so that makes him happy. And then I have love that I'm going to put on this one. Okay. Then I'm just going to take my Distress ink and just kind of add a little to it so it's not so bright white. Okay, now let's see if we can put all this together and make it cute. We'll see. All right, so what we're gonna do, I wanted to like tie it on these, but it's not really anything to tie it to. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna glue it is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna use this kind of like an ornament thing. So if you had something like this, you could make it so it ties somehow, and then, oh shoot, before I do all this, I guess I have to put some, I gotta put some strings and things. So I'm gonna take a whole bunch of this string and put them in all of them. I forgot I only did that in one of them. I should have did all of them because this is gonna be nerve-wracking to get it quickly. So I'm just like making a loop and then bringing the other things through the loop. Like that. How many do I need? 4, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do as much Christmas July as I can because even though I'm only able to pretty much go live a couple times a week lately because it's just too busy around here. But it gives me a head for my bazaars and stuff. So you could do something like this but make it not so permanent, but I'm going to make mine more permanent. And just keep putting all these in there. You could do it with like your favorite ornaments instead of making ornaments. But I wanted to do, like I said, I wanted to do an advent calendar, and but it only has like a few spots, so I need one with a lot more places to put things. So, this only has 1, 2, 3, like 18 things. I thought about doing the 12 days of Christmas, but I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do some ornaments. Okay, now I think we got them all done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of decide where I want these to go. And I want them to hang all different kind of. This one I could probably... Alright, can you see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of deciding where I want things to be. it's hard to do when it's laying down because it might hang a little bit farther down. I think those are good. So I'm just going to put a dot of glue where I want my, oh, I just moved it. Where I want mine to be. Oh, it's going to be hard to get in there. Well, it'll be, uh-oh, why isn't it coming out? There it goes. It'll be a little more permanent. You'll see what we're going to do to make it. Yeah, see that. Oh gosh, this isn't. Okay. I really do have an idea what I'm doing here. Oh, of course it's not gonna. Doesn't want to lay right. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to kind of hold it up and do it. I got way too much glue on that first one because it wasn't coming out, and then it did come out. You gotta see. You gotta get it to lay right. And these ones. Why do they always want to go the opposite way of that you want them to? Always. I do not know how to keep it the right way. Okay, we'll cut off the back things. Okay, so it's gonna look better than this, but we've got those three on there. Maybe tie ends and loop ornaments. Now they're hanging good, so. All right, and then here's this. Oh, I didn't do one for the present. I forgot. So let's lay that down here. This one doesn't have a hole, so I'm like, how am I? Probably gonna have to have it hang kind of cattywampus. Make a little hole in the material. I mean, not material, the paper. I wonder if I can just do this one this way. See how it'll hang. I think it'd be cute to kind of hang like that anyway. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this one over here. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Maybe I should put this. Oh yeah, I was gonna put these two kind of closer together. Maybe I was gonna put these two closer together. I don't know. I don't remember. I had a kind of a plan, but you know, doesn't always go to plan. All right, we're gonna put that one right there. Okay. So hopefully they're, oh, that one was not ready to be picked up yet. This will be much easier once we get the back on it. Maybe I should put it here. No. whenever I do a hanging type project, it always stresses me out. All right, hopefully that'll stay there. All right, so I'm going to cut these so they're just behind the back. And then I'm going to glue them right here just a little bit. Yeah, I've never made anything like this before. It's just trial by error. We're still going to actually zhuzh these up more, but I just thought we'd get them on here and then decide what we want to do more. I don't want them to show down below, so I have to make sure they're cut short enough. Okay, I'll have to fix them after. Okay, so we got them hanging on there like that. It's kind of a mess right now, but it's gonna be good. Now we're gonna take those backs that we made, and that's what we're gonna put on the back. You could just leave it open, but we're gonna, these fit perfect, so we're gonna add them, and I think it'll, see if it looks better. I have paper on the other side, but I just thought there'd be too much paper to have that side facing forward, so we're just gonna have the, yeah, this will be good. All right, so let's gonna lay those down. It would have been easier to put the back on first, but I wanted the back to kind of hold the stuff on, so that's why I did it this way. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit of wood glue. Of course, I run out of glue. Now it's going to dry. Yeah, it's already dry in spots. My glue dries very quickly. All right, so I'm going to try to get this so it covers it because it just barely fits. I didn't want to have to cut anything, and this, I found this. Oh gosh, I did not put the glue where it even needs to be. I put it way out too far. I don't even know. Might have to just put glue in the crack. And clean off this glue later. Yeah, I'll clean the back later. That was a fail. I wasn't thinking about how it barely fits. Where's the other one? No, we're gonna put this, we're not gonna use wood glue, I don't think, because just think it. I'll have to clean up the back a little bit. Now Alex doesn't sound, oh, I thought he was mad, but he's laughing. Some of them don't want to hang right, but well, actually only one. We got so far. This one doesn't want to hang right. Let me see if I can try to figure out how to make it hang right. Oh well. All right, we're gonna add a few things to them. I don't know if this is that cute or not, but we're gonna add a few more things. Let's lay it down now that we can do that. I have a few little bows I thought we'd add to the plain ones, maybe. I thought maybe some greenery, maybe. So I just have a little piece of greenery and a bow. Hi, Rita. I really don't know what this craft is. It's just something I thought of. And I have some little, these are like some sparkly little berries. I think from Hobby Lobby. Add one of those. Switch it up so you can kind of see what I did to that one. And then I'm going to do something like that to the top one too. This bow's a little wonky. I guess it's all right. He is in a good mood. He went swimming today, so that always makes him in a good mood. Add a little something to those ones. All right, let's see. What else should we do? I think I'm going to add a little string to this one. Maybe that'll keep it hanging the right way, we'll see. So I added a little bow to that one. I think I was gonna leave some of them plain, but I feel like they look better with just something on them, so I'm gonna add, even though ooh, that's hot. The present already has kind of its wood bow. I'm gonna add a bow around the base part. That's why it's easier to do this ahead of time, but I wasn't sure exactly if I wanted something on all of them or not. But if you know how you want to decorate them, then just do it before you put them up on here. Got a little glue to keep that where it's supposed to be. Yeah, that looks better with something on there. I'm going to add something to this one too. Got glue all over my fingers. I feel like it needs something else. I'm trying to decide what that would be. Sorry, I'm probably out of the shot right here. I am out of the shot. Let me speak this way a little bit. Oops, there goes my scissors. Oops. I think Alex found some chips and is trying to get them open. All right, I'm liking it more as we get going here. If this one would stay the way I want it to, I'd be very happy with it, but it doesn't want to. Yeah, I was thinking about putting something over in this corner. Maybe some greenery to match with the rest of it. I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna, I don't have a lot. I have little bits and pieces over here. Get some of the best pieces. Trying to think what would be cute over there in the corner. I have like little figurines or something. Oh, these are all bunnies, I think. Oh, bunnies, or the deer are not that cute. Trying to think what would be cute. Like maybe a little package or something. But I don't really have anything right now. Let's see. thinking of just put like some. I think that might work if we just put some greenery down. Let me see if I have any more of this greenery over here. I don't think I do, but I might. Oh wait, I do. I didn't realize I had another whole sprig of it. Okay, good. So those are some bigger pieces on here. I think because this, yeah, I think this corner is a little more open, so it'd be cute to have something, and that might keep my ornament hanging the right way. I'm just going to kind of do it in this corner. Maybe I'll put some, get that too. So I'm just adding, oh, I don't have any trees. I don't have a little gift either. I could make one. Let me see. I don't have any big ones up in here. I don't have any big blocks. Trying to think. I was thinking maybe some, just to keep it rustic, add some pine cones. These pine cones are probably too little. Oops. Let's see what I got in here. That might be cute. Getting better. We're going to keep adding some stuff to that corner. I have a couple of those berries, so we'll add some of those. What a mess. I might have some more of these in a different package. Got some of those. A rusty bell, it might be cute. Let me see if I have some more of those. Oh, I forgot I put that over here. I don't know if I threw any in. I thought I threw some berries in here, but I don't see them. I did just find some other berries that I didn't realize were down here. Let's see if it looks weird to have different berries with it. I like these berries from Dollar Tree. I didn't realize I had any. I knew I had some in my Christmas stuff, but I didn't know I had any in here. Which is surprising because I went through all my Christmas stuff. Or all my whole thing. These are kind of big, I don't know. Oh no, they look kind of cute. I feel like I want to put just a little bit of greenery up here in the corner. Like up here. Yeah. Not as much as down there, but like close to that. Hold this and do it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Whoa, this is just very awkward. Find another piece. I found some better pine cones down here too. I knew I had lots of those somewhere else too. I want one of this size. And maybe just one little pine cone with it. Where was that from? Maybe this thing can go right here. Okay, we're getting it. Let's see. Wish I had some more of those sparkly ones, but I don't think I do. These are not as bare, or as, they look different than the other ones because they're a little less frosted. Let me get this one, it's better. I made parts of, these were all unfinished wood, but I did paint a lot of it ahead of time. You'll have to go back, Kim. I did, yeah. I made them all, the ornaments, but not all on the live because it would take way too long. I'm feeling like I might want to put just like a berry here and there. I don't know. I'm not sure. Thinking that might be, or maybe just a pine cone. Let's see. Keep adding, that's my philosophy, I guess. I think I just like it on each corner, but you can do whatever you'd like. Maybe I want long, somebody said a longer spray or something. Thinking I do want this maybe. Ah. Sorry, this is so awkward to show you guys. Yeah, I think it does look better with just a little bit more on the top here. So maybe just as much as on the bottom. Then I feel like I need one more berry. No. Berry, maybe. That berry does not want to stay, and now I'm out of glue. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's one of your favorites? Oh my gosh, I doubt myself on this one because I'm like, I don't know about this, but like I said, if you had if you had one that had like, if you ideally had one that had 25 spots, then you could like hang for each, you know, like do a kind of an advent type thing. But this one didn't have enough spots, and I didn't have little things, so I just thought, well, we'll just use it like this. And I'm wondering if I want to put a little bit of something right here because I can kind of see the glue, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Put one more piece here. I'm going to put one more piece of greenery right here. Or do I like that? No, I don't like, well, I just don't think I like that piece of greenery. You love it? Okay, good. You know, I'm not sure sometimes. Oh, did I pull it off? No, I didn't. Now I feel like I need one more piece in a certain spot. Now I need one more piece. Always one more piece. I feel like it needs one that kind of goes up in the back there. Alright, I think that's good. We're going to say it's good. Greenery atop the whole across the top. You could do that. I feel like, for me, I feel like it would look a little too busy, so I'm not going to go all the way across with the greenery, but you could if you wanted to. That would be cute. I just got an idea that would be cute. Instead of doing the hanging stuff, is just to put greenery across each shelf and then just put like a word or something in the back. That would be cute too. So, let me see. Well, it definitely looks like it's on Decay Creations, but my kids say, you can tell your stuff a mile away because I use the same colors. But do you guys see the words that I put on here? I don't know if you came on late, so I put joy, peace, love. I should put love, joy, peace, but that's not how it worked out. Yeah, it would be cute to put like, I don't think I have any little, oh, I do have some bells right here. I was looking at, there are some rusty bells you could add too. Maybe I'll add a couple of those. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like the rusty bells. I might add a couple of those too. They give it that rustic charm. Pile of stuff, I guess. But yeah, you could add like cute little kitchen stuff on there. Yeah, I made the ornaments. But you could put stuff on the shelves. You could do lots of things. I think it's cute. Turned out pretty cute, I think. Hope you guys like it, and that's it for tonight. The back is a little bit rough because I got glue where I didn't want to, but I've seen worse. Once you put it on the wall, it's going to stay where you want it to stay. Yep. All right, you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time. Bye.